Good morning, everybody, and this is your DAX day trade setups for today. So very significant setup here on the 8 hour. Have a look at the oscillators. They have crossed over and they are pointing up and they've separated. Then have a look at this pattern here. Over there, and that gives you a flag. So cheapest, I mean, you can take it from down here, you can take it from here, wherever you want to do. But I think for me, just I'm looking for the all-time high to be tagged again. So that is fairly significant, since look there, the previous notable swing lows there, and look at the diversions we've got here. So this is a flag setup of note. So I suspect we are looking to take out the high, the current high at the moment. So this to me is something well worth paying attention to today during the open, and see if we can pick up something this morning. Now we drop down to the 3 hour. That's your cue to hit that like button for us, and you should see quite a bit of structure coming into play here. Now 3 hour gives us a different picture. Look at the oscillators, separated and turning to the downside. So this gives you a little bit of confusion, to kind of be expected, to be honest. I would want to see this level here be tested again, and that's at 16,737. You can see how strong it is. Looked like a head and shoulders, and they're kind of trying to flip it into a flag. So either sideways and then up, or what you're going to find is that this oscillator at the upside is just going to sort of just run horizontal while the other one catches up. But this is a warning bell. We do have a bit of a crossover though, so mixed signals here. You've got bullish crossover happening at the moment, you've got a flag which is bullish, but then the oscillators are bearish. So mixed signals. Let's just get down to the lower time frames, because it'll probably give us a clearer picture. And here you can see oscillators group to the upside. Lots of chaos happening here at 16,737, and you can see the 150 EMA is here in this area as well. See how it's been rejected yesterday. It was a bit of a chaotic day, although there was opportunities. I'll show them to you now. What we're looking for is to get rid of that diagonal first, and this one, and let's just get some horizontals in here on the hour. So that would be the first one. It's this swing low here at 16,766. You can see how that's been flirted with quite some time, and we got above it. We haven't really come back to test it, and then in amongst this there are other areas here. So typically what happens is we do come back and test the 150 EMA. Normally we are above the moving averages at the moment, so get down to the 15 minutes and have a look at what the structure looks like. So let's just first have a look at yesterday's price action. Just want to get, sorry, let's get the level on the hour first. So you can see what I'm going to be doing here is, see this big pin bar here? See that? That's kind of the first level that we need to pay attention to, and then just below it is another little pin bar here. So those are my two levels, and I'll give them to you now. Just give me a sec. You can see how I picked them up, and then look at how price came into them. So 16,683, and then you had 16,674. Now drop down to the 5 minutes, and you're going to see a very clear entry here. So a bit of a gap up, breakaway gap. You can see did come back to test it, breakaway gap up there. There's your entry right over there. Stop down there. So it's a 35-40 point stop loss, and it was a bit of a mission to get going, but nevertheless it was above the 150, and as long as it's above the 150 EMA on the 5 minute here, the trend was up. You could have switched to the 15 minutes after a while just to double check, keep moving your stop up, and just trail it up. Anyway, for today, we definitely need some kind of a pullback. So 16766 is the one. This high here is also of importance, and you can see we have dipped below it and we haven't come back to test it. So that's 16784. So I'm looking for a base to form somewhere between 16784 and 16766 for an opportunity to continue to the upside, and we're looking for this all-time high to be tagged again, which is at 17,000 or 1700, sorry. So yeah, that's kind of my view at the moment. Just be very cautious, because between the 8-hour and the 3-hour you've got conflicting indicators here. So there's the first one, and then obviously there's the next one. And if I look at this on the daily, you can see we've kind of rolled over. So what could happen here, I could get a rejection for another leg down, and there is a feasible target to the downside as well, which is 16536. Although I don't want to be going down, this trend is way too strong to the upside, and it looks a little bit more like a flag to me than anything else. Even on the daily, you've got an engulfing bar here off structure at 16674. Okay, so anyway, that's kind of my view for today. Looking to tag this area here, 200 points, but anything more than 100 points is a win for me, so that would be bank the profit. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.